speaker this evening is Trimore. Trimore, your evaluation that you have, you've given it to your evaluator. To evaluate your speech is minus, so I'm going to ask Minus please to give us the criteria for the speech.
Right, so the purpose of Trimore's speech is for the member to develop and practice a personal strategy for building connections through networking. It is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience networking, and so the member will deliver a well-organized speech that includes a story or stories about networking experience, the value of networking, or some other aspect of her experience networking.
Thank you very much, Minus. Please help me welcome Trimore. This is a long speech title. The Buffet of Life. Choosing presence, purpose, power, and people. The Buffet of Life, Trimore Kunene.
You almost started to a chorus of Hitler as though we've only got one. We're going to pretend that that one's a soccer ball. There you go. That's all the dog can
Of
do.
course that's a soccer ball. I would play a tennis sport with them. This one will be the soccer, this one. The buffet of life, choosing presence, purpose, power, and people. A few weeks ago, I was given an opportunity to attend the Lincoln Money Youth Leadership Summit that was hosted at Henry Business School. Whilst this was labeled as a networking event, I truly believe that it was so much more. For me, it was a soul reset, a mind stretch, and it really gave me a moment to anchor my heart. This summit was filled with not just power, but with presence. I got the opportunity to meet executive heads, doctors, lecturers, lawyers, CEOs, managers, team leaders, officers, you name it. And each one of us represented a different sector in our society. I realized that hierarchy dissolved. We had come together to not impress, but to empower each other. And honestly, we came together as well to weave a bridge that will take the next generation of young African leaders into a future where they don't just survive, but they thrive. I went to attend a master class, and it was so amazing because it was like a mirror. I got to reflect, realign, and redefine. Things like emotional intelligence, 70 leadership, and legacy building were discussed. And something clicked. Life is a buffet. And the buffet of life is made up of opportunities and options. But with opportunities, you just need to be careful because some opportunities can lead you into predicaments where you end up also obliterating your own life. But I must say, go for the opportunities and options that will liberate you, empower you, elevate you, and transform you. So the next morning when I woke up knowing what I want to choose from the buffet of life. And I'm confident to say I choose to serve, I choose to build, and I choose to live well with humility and integrity whilst bringing remedy to the suffering of humanity. I choose to respect each and every one with respect, regardless of their titles, because we are all worthy session and I raised my hand because that's why I normally thrive, especially in summers. And I was like, please pick me. And yay, I was picked. And I got to ask this question, and it was around bullying in professional spaces. That is often disguised as a personality clash. And the response was quite lucid. I was happy with it. And it was from Andre Ross, the director at JP Morgan, Southern Sub-Saharan Africa. And Andre said, each and every environment has got rules. The power move is understanding the rules of the game. Now, if a certain field plays soccer and you come with a, I don't know how to play rugby ball, you are already set to fail. It's either you adjust or you move over to another environment. Andre went on to say, many people are not in their careers because of choice, but because of circumstance and out of necessity. They do not have the luxury to dream big. I mean, how do you dream big when you just don't know where your next bond or rent money will be coming from, even though it's payday? How do you dream big when you have 5 other dreamers depending on your salary? I went on to say, our education system does not teach people how to emancipate themselves mentally. And I choose to say again, the mind can be your prison or your palace, you decide. I'll go back to Andrew's words again. He added that our education system does not teach people how to take risks and prepare for uncertainty. We are so scared of losing the little that we somehow might have, but how will we grow if we do not let go? That's when I realized that, the transformation of Africa doesn't really lie in titles and degrees, but it lies in the liberation of the mind. And in young leaders who are willing to question, serve, build, and challenge. So today I stand before you as the Vice President Public Relations of Pretoria Advanced Club. And as much as my role is to manage the club's visibility, I choose to see myself as so much more. I choose to see myself as someone who helps our club be seen in its power. I want to showcase our stories. I want to spotlight our growth, and I would love to help us connect to our voices to the world beyond this room. Because in front of me, I don't just see speakers, I don't just see leaders, entrepreneurs, business managers. I see leaders, also leaders in the making, like myself. So, we came together today to weave a bridge that will take the next generation into a better future. So when tomorrow life offers you a buffet, I'd say don't go for what's easy. Go for what is worthy. Pick service, pick purpose, and always pick the kind of life that allows not just you, but others to rise above the noise. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Trimore. Mr. Timekeeper, please look at the time for Trimore's speech.
Trimore, your goal was 5 to 7 minutes and you finished in 6 minutes and 54 seconds. It is lucid that you like to live life on the edge.
Hey, it was in time, it counts.
Thank you very much. You would like to say. Madam Grammarian, do you have any comments for Trimore and her speech?
Firstly, she used like weaving of the bridge and how you, like, yeah, I did like the descriptive wording of things. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Is there anybody else who would like to give a little bit of commentary on Trimore's vocal variety and speaking specifically? Don't take away from the evaluator. The
Please don't.
evaluator has got commentary stuff as well. Anyone else wants to comment?
No, I think her structure was absolutely was fantastic. Mainly because I helped her, but she was supposed to do another speech, but it's fine. We agreed on it. Yeah, wait. But I think just the emphasis on certain words that you're unfamiliar with. You just need to work on that. In English, most often, the emphasis is on the first syllable. So instead of palace, it's palace. Okay, so it's little things to polish. I'm being very pedantic. It's other than that.
Thank you.
You know me like that.
Manus, are you ready to deliver evaluation? Please help me welcome Manus.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening to Trimore. Now, thank you for delivering an excellent speech. I really enjoyed it. I'm a little bit sorry that I couldn't have joined the conference. It sounds brilliant.
Actually, yes.
It does.
100%.
So I always like things that confirm my biases. So criticism to our educational system, I think, is very on point, and I do echo the sentiments there. I think it was lovely. Yeah, and I appreciate you sharing your insights with us tonight from that conference. I must say, the ball thing, it had me intrigued from the get-go. I kept wondering, okay, what's going to happen? Like, is she going to throw the ball? Is she going to knock over the projector? Thankfully, or unfortunately, none of that happened. And your hand gestures, especially at the start, I found them to be spot on. I thought you had a click, and I almost thought you forgot something, but you drove it home very nicely. So I really enjoyed the deliberate hand gestures. I often get criticized for non-deliberate hand gestures, so I think yours was excellent. Another thing, I can see you rehearsed the crap out of that speech. You knew that thing by heart from start. You little off a little towards the end, because I assume your notes were on the table. So you were looking down a little bit at the end, but I think all 95% of the speech, you knew it very, very well. And you had certain key phrases in it that really caught me. I'm a sucker for a little bit of alliteration, so there's this purpose, power, people. It's very good. Another one, reflect, realign, redefine. Beautiful. Okay, analogy of sport, love that. The structure, Nano helped you. Oh, another thing, just to take a shot at Nano. You tried to derail you a bunch of times in your speech. And you never fell for it, so well done.
I was agreeing!
The structure, at the start, I was wondering where you were going. So, the old saying of, tell people what you're going to tell them, then told them what you've told them. I think that is something that was missing for me. I was wondering where you were going with that. And then with the structure in your speech, you can also make, I'm doing it the wrong way, you can make a little bit better use of your space. You were stuck right here the whole time. So I think if you are going to tell people what you need to tell them and progress through your space as you progress through your speech. And then, sorry I'm out of time, last thing, to challenge yourself, maybe vary your tone a little bit. So, for example, what you could have done in your intro is
presence, purpose, power, people. Just to drive that emphasis on the words a little bit. I think that would really take it to the next level. But overall, very well done.